Okay, there we go. We should be saying hi to YouTube now. Hi, hello. That should be the YouTube side up. I don't know, and I don't want to check, but I have to. Out of obligation. Oh, whoa, the Game Theorists released a new Zelda. Ooh, Zelda! I don't think I've seen them talk about Zelda that much. Okay, let's see if our YouTube stream is good. Just checking. Do we have a stream? Do we? Hello? The stars and the moon. I fly far into space as long as I am with you. So light in my bright eyes when you're near. Okay! There we go. Okay, the Eternos server is still there. So share this precious life with me. Can anyone join so that we have a buffer on the time? I don't think I'll be able to join in time. Okay, so I haven't been on much. This is like, I don't know, this is the second time I've logged onto the server. Cause you know, I've been just honestly way too busy with school. You know, I actually have a really bad headache right now, and I really want to puke. And a few other tasks just got added to my list of things to do, so let me just, you know, let me cross some things off my list. I got that done. I have yet to do all of those, and so I will be so cooked. Where am I? Wait. Oh, that was the wrong password. Oh no. I'm sorry, I forgot my password. Hold on, give me a sec. Is the audio balancing fine? I feel like it's not. Let me just increase it for you guys. Yeah, let me log in. Wait. There. There we go. Now, where am I? Let's actually get the stream over there first. There we go. Hi, stream. Okay. Where are we? Hi, Muna! Backpack? We have backpacks! Yes! I'm storing all my flowers in here. My flower collection grows. Okay. What does that say? A good educated life. Dude! A good educated life because I leave for like a week to focus on schooling. Bro, this dude. Wait. This horse doesn't jump all that high. Which is a shame. What's a 3-block jump? Oh, yeah. Get in. Shoot. I can get a goat horn. No. What? Oh, I forgot they can jump. Ah! I wasn't even ready. You stupid goats. I wasn't even ready. I need you to bump into a stone wall, if anything. It has to be naturally generated stone, though. As to what I remember. Anyways, welcome to the server. Oh, where's my mini-map? Welcome to the server. Muna. You know, let's keep you in the hidey hole for now. And I'll just, like, I don't know, fly around and do whatever. Whee! So, yeah, big news. We have a new place. Because the last place kind of just essentially died out. What happened to my momentum? What? Excuse me, hello? What happened to my momentum? I was flying and then I just go poof. Excusez-moi? Excusez-moi? Sheep! Okay. This is basically the sheep pen of safety. This dude. Bro is so greedy around it. Okay. I'm not even sure if this is his voice, but you know what? You'll know. What should we check? Right, base location. Where do I want to live? Because we have someone living over here. There's this. I don't know where I want to live. I haven't even really gotten my bearings in place, so I'm kind of lost on, you know, what to do, where to go. Oh well. Maybe I can fly down here. Oh, thank you. I don't have iron because a creeper got me. I was holding my iron, or at least I had it on the crafting table. And if a creeper blows you up while you're, you know, crafting, you get got. Wait, that actually looks so cool though. That little thing there looks very cute. Maybe we'll make something there. I don't know. Just a small build. I could totally shear these guys right now. Maybe I can borrow shears. Also, what's this? Do we say hi? I think it's rude if we don't. Does bro have shears anywhere? Oh. I'll steal one of these then. There you go. Alright. Let's say hi. Now, where are we flying to? We're flying... This is Flower Forest. I want to head south. So, south is that way. What did we say? Hold on. How do you greet someone? Pleasant welcome to you. Of all songs, why this one? Ah! Oh, this game is terrible! What is this? Absolute scam. Okay. This. Does it lead to any lush caves? Freaking creeper. I hate creepers so bad. Why are they everywhere? Bro, it really is a stupid creeper. I hate those things so badly, bro. Also a friend of Mono's. Oh, well, that's nice. Welcome to the group. Oh, nah. Really? Ah! I thought it was daytime! How are you alive? Bro, I'm so good. What do you mean the skeletons are dead? Dude, I come on here to play, to relax after school being absolutely horrible. And now I have to deal with all of this, bruh. Muna 2.0? No. That's not Muna. Muna is a brown horse with spots. So I call her Muna. She kinda looks like a cow. Slightly. Sorry, Muna. But we gotta be honest, you kinda do. So, how am I gonna get to her? Or should I fly back up there? Oh, this place is full of danger, though. We're in a really snowy area, but it's like jagged snowy mountains. We don't really have. You don't have ice cream. My picture's broken to some shards. Scary noise, what should I do? Go left or right, I'll have to choose. Visions of last time flash inside my mind. I'm scared. Oh well. And I'm pretty sure there's a big creeper right there. Don't mind at night. I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night. There's nothing that is gonna change if you just wait until did the sheep die? This lightning is terrible. It would be great if I had a trident, but I don't have a trident. I'm stealing a bow again. This place is terrible at it. You're telling me this isn't a thunderstorm? It's thundering, it's raining. You're telling me it's not a thunderstorm? Where's Luna? Is this Luna? Maybe. Yeah, I think this is Luna. This is really getting old. Found like 2 pieces of coal. Down one way there's just a. Where did I leave Luna? Down another there's some lava and of course I get home. Remember last time I tried to mine at night I failed so bad. Where is my horse? I don't know. Don't mind it, man. Okay, let's load in these chunks. Ooh. Okay, I see rose bushes over on the peripheral on the right. So I might go there? I don't know. Don't mind it, man. Sorry. Whoa, don't mind it, man. Sorry. I need the food. Really? 2? Okay. Well, I guess another one of y'all wants to say bye-bye. I'm sorry. Okay. I definitely have to make a base or something. A settlement at least. I at least had like some semblance of a home before. Where's my horse? Goat Mountain. This is where Muna is. Muna! Oh, you fucking kidding me, bro. Bro, these goats. They're gonna launch me off. They're gonna launch me off. Yeah, you're not launching me off if I'm hiding. Suckers. Is this where we're gonna live? Right on the edge of a giant, ocean? It's considered ocean? What? Also, I didn't get the room. Maybe I'll live here. I don't know. I'll just make an island or something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to make for this place. My mouse actually does not work. What is this? Oh. Oh no. Wait. Perfect opportunity. Hey buddy. You wanna maybe scooch over a bit? Come here. So I can get your horn. Hi there, buddy. Eventually, at one point, you are going to decide to whack me. And when you decide to whack me, I'll just, you know, step to the side. Just let me grab that dirt. Okay, yep, you stay there. Now I'm not gonna move at all. Buddy, you've gotta be kidding me. Buddy, you've gotta be kidding me. Okay, there, I may have cake-ish. Stop sniffing. You're gonna ram into me while I'm not even... No, you stay there. Oh man. I don't have torches. Maybe I should get some torches. No, bro, this goat actually. This goat is so frustrating to work with. Ah! Like, bro, really, bro? Oh, no. All of you, please get out of my face! Finally, bro! I'm sleeping at a village. I am not dealing with this. Ow. Quickly get in. Okay. Yeah, wake up, dude. Let me sleep. inside the house. Dude, shut up. At least you can sleep well. Dude, this kind of sucks. You know, maybe I should try streaming on TikTok again. I don't know. I don't really remember how that went. It was a long time ago. It really was a long time ago. Okay, I can maybe sleep now? Yay, I can sleep now. Yay. And okay, there's a surprise waiting for me. A stupid zombie.
Creeper.
Ha!
Oh,
Died.
man. So
Okay, maybe not.
Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight, night.
Okay. No. Of all songs, I find this one. Or maybe I've just been a bit too chronically online. Because this song is completely normal. Unless it's used in the context of those silly videos. Okay. Good news is we have lots of iron around the area since it's kind of like stony peaks, I think. Or at least like mountainous biomes. As to my knowledge, these are the ones that really produce. Second. Okay. These are the ones that really produce a lot of iron, so. I guess I can just scout out around the island? Wait. I am actually blind! What? Coal and iron. Okay, let me just... Ow. Okay. Yeah, so school has been actually terrible because, yeah, I'm just gonna start ranting. School has been terrible. They've been piling up so many tasks on us, and, like, they give us a task. One subject gives us a super long task to complete that, you know, takes a lot of time. And so you'd expect that because of that, our teacher wouldn't assign us anything else because we're meant to focus on that big assignment. But no, she gives us a bunch of mini assignments that are just as hard to complete. And bro, this week was so frustrating. So not only does our teacher like give us a bunch to do and gives us this overall project that we also have to do, there's a bunch of mini projects on the side. Not to mention we have a bunch of other subjects, like, hello? Like, hello? What do you mean you're forcing us to do all of this as if we don't have any other subjects or responsibilities? And so it's like, bruh, hello? You're not our only subject. Stop acting like it, please. You've gotta be kidding me, honestly. It's infuriating. Worst part is, guess who had to carry the mini project that she gave us? It was a group project. Guess who had to carry? Guess who freaking carried? Because of course I do a bunch of work because I want this thing to get completed. Of course I do a bunch of work. Of course I take on one of the hardest and most lengthy tasks to complete. Of course. And so I take on stuff like script writing. I take on the major task of script writing for the performance, for the mini performance. And take a guess as to what my group mates did. I told them, hey guys, you should start thinking about what our props will be. Or, hey guys, you should start thinking about what we could do for our, what should we call it? What we should do for our costumes, stuff like that, right? But take a guess as to what they do. Absolutely nothing. I asked them, hey guys, are we okay with how the script is ended? Because I wasn't sure how to end the script. I wasn't sure how to end the story. It sounded like a very bad ending, or at least it was like a rushed ending where my creativity just like fizzled out. So I was like, guys, what can we add to the script? I'm running out of ideas here. And I asked them what their ideas are. No responses, bro. No responses. The one time we actually have a group meeting, a whole group call, and I hate having to join group meeting calls because it is so distracting and like a waste of time when I could actually be doing the work thing instead having to sit through a meeting. I hate it. Okay. Now, okay, let me turn down the music. Okay. It says relaxing Zelda music. I am not relaxed, okay? I am having the most rantiest rant of all rants because of this stupid group project, bro. I actually have a vendetta against it. I hate it so much because of all the pain that it brought me. My classmates were freaking useless during it. They did nothing! And, you know, I asked them for any input on what they think. Like, do they have any ideas? Do they have any input? I assigned them, hey guys, maybe you should start making, I don't know, start making the plans for costumes and stuff. Or maybe like the actual presentation thing, because you have to make a PowerPoint presentation and stuff. And they're like, we'll just not do a PowerPoint presentation. And so, okay, I'm like, okay, we're not doing a PowerPoint presentation, but who's handling the props? Why haven't we talked about what we're gonna do for our costumes? Since it's like, you know, it's supposed to be creative reporting. So you have to like have, you know, creativity, or at least you need to have a shtick or something, anything really, to make it interesting and creative. Guess what they do? Nothing! I tell them, guys, you guys should start discussing this while I'm busy making the script. While I'm busy writing the script, guys, maybe you guys should start, I don't know, actually sorting out the costumes. Yeah, no discussions at all. I keep telling them, like, I'm like, guys, I feel like maybe we should be working on this, because it's like, it's in a few days. I have the script almost done, so while I'm still working on the script, you guys could also be doing some stuff to help out with the production. But no communication or discussion from these people. And then, like, the day before the presentation, the literal day before the presentation, our group meets for like the second time, and we're like practicing for the presentation and stuff, and they're like, the ending is, they're like, they have all these points and claims and critiques. Only now, when I was considering myself almost done with everything, Only now do you people have critiques? Not when I was actively asking for input or observations or opinions on the script writing? Not then. No, of course not. Why would they give me any information then? Of course they have to do it now when I've already kind of finished the script and already have a thought out idea on what to do. And let me tell you about the most audacious and infuriating thing said to me during that meeting. Girl, don't get so stressed about it. At that point, I was like, they were adding all of these, they were all talking like, oh yeah, we should do this, we should add this, we should add that. Hey, why is the script ending like this? And then, why don't we change this? Why don't we do that? Bro, there is a Google document. I made the Google document. I made it available to be edited by everyone. I pinned it to the top of the group chat. What did these people do during that time when I was writing the script? Nothing! They do nothing! And now, day before presentation, they're like, hey, maybe we should change this, maybe we should change that, maybe we should add this, maybe we should add that. Maybe we should take away this. Bro! Like, hello? What's with the sudden enthusiasm and participation? Where's this coming from? Where was this the past few days that I've been writing and planning practically everything? Oh, I don't know. Gone? These people, bruh. Like, actually, these people. They were so annoying! I was so mad. I was crying. I was breaking down, and I was like, I felt guilty, and I was like, maybe I should have added more to the script. I'm sorry. I should have added more to the script. I should have done this. I should have done that. And I'm like super stressed over this. My group member sees this. You know what this person said? You know what this person said? Bro says, hey, why are you so stressed about this? Don't worry about it too much. Or it was like, hey, don't get too stressed. We all have the same assignments, you know? We all have the same assignments. We all have the same assignments. Bitch, you think I don't fucking know? Motherfucker, nah, you did not just say that to me when I'm this stressed. Bitch! Hey, we all have the same assignments. Motherfucker! Hi, Thabs. Yeah, I'll take the hydrate. Hold on. Let me get somewhere safe. I'll just pop a boat. Hold on. Of all things that could have been said, we all have the same assignments. Bro, that's amazing. I never freaking knew that we had the same assignments. Yeah, I'm tweaking at this point. At this point, I was tweaking. I was so pissed, bro. Okay, hold on. Now I'm in a safe boat. I'm gonna drink water. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Drink water. Okay. You hear that? They say we have the same assignments. Like, bro. You think I don't know that we have the same assignments? You think I don't know we have the same assignments? Why do you think I was trying to finish this? Why do you think I was trying to finish this script now, like a few days ago? Why do you think I was trying to finish the script a few days ago? Because we have a bunch of assignments that I have also to complete. Motherfuckers, actually! I was tweaking! I was crashing out so bad, bro. Because can you believe that? Can you actually believe saying that to the only person who has worked on the script? The audacity of saying that to the only person who worked on the script. The audacity to say that to the person who practically sacrificed the other assignments just to get this one finished. I could have been studying for chem, knowing that I'm terrible at chemistry. I hate chemistry. I suck at it so badly. And so I could have used that time to, I don't know, maybe prepare for the next chemistry class. But no, I instead spent that time being a good group mate and working on the assignment. Like, you've got to actually be kidding me. That is the most stupid argument I could have ever heard in that moment, bro. We all have the same assignment. I'm tweaking, bro. You guys know that one reaction picture where, like, the guy has his hands on his neck and stuff? Yeah, that was what I was thinking of mentally. That was how I was mentally at the time. I didn't say anything because, like, it was a group meeting and we were in public. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk, like, super mean in public. I was holding back. Or it was also a mix of that and exhaustion and shock at the absolute audacity. The absolute audacity, bro. It was insane. So, I'm over here crashing out, tweaking. And I just keep my mouth shut and I'm like, guys, let's just practice. We practiced. We barely got any practice in. Because what were they busy doing? They were busy talking about what to add to the script! They were busy talking about what to add to the script. Like, dude! Hello? Is that not what I was just doing? By the lack of assistance, they might as well have done a different assignment. I wish! Bro. I think they actually did finish their other assignments. But, like, the freaking audacity. They couldn't even send a message for an idea on what we could do. No suggestions, no nothing. Just straight up, hey, we should add this, we should add that, like, nah, you did not just say that to me, bro. After everything, you did not just say that to me, bro. After not writing a single word in the group document, now you say that? Like, how dare you? How absolutely freaking dare you? I was so pissed. I was so pissed. When I got home, okay, so my mom greets me at, like, the end of the school day. I'm crying. I'm in her arms. I'm crying. I'm like, Mom, I hate school so badly. Mom, they're so frustrating. My classmates are so frustrating and annoying. My group members are so annoying. Like, I was complaining to mom, right? Dad was there too. He overheard and he was like, why are you doing all the work? If they're not doing the work, don't do any work either. And I'm like, no, but then we don't fail and then my grade gets put at risk. I did it because I don't want my grade at risk. I couldn't care less about their grades, bro. I couldn't care less about their grades. I was caring about my grade. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did care about their grades. This is evidenced by the fact that during the end, our teacher was like, group leaders, get a paper, write what your group members did, write their roles, stuff like that. And I still tried my best to give them, like, roles on, like, what they did, like, props or technical, stuff like that. Like, technical coordinator, stuff like that. And so, yeah. I guess I still gave them, like, at least something. I just can't find it in my heart to be like, they did absolutely nothing, miss. So, destroy their grades. I can't bring myself to do that. Aw, pops. I couldn't really bring myself to do that. But, it's still insane. What my classmate said was still absolutely freaking insane. And I am still mad at him. Like, until now, I'm still mad. And I'm like, I've been making so many snide remarks at him recently because of that. I've been making snide remarks. And this time he has no grounds to be mad at me for like being pissy with him. He has no grounds to be mad at me for being pissy when he did practically nothing. Also, yay, Azalea. So anyways, yeah. He has no right to be mad at me for being mad at him. Because he did nothing. Ah! Zombie is still alive! I'm gonna die. Okay. I thought that guy wouldn't die. Or I thought they would die on the way here. Under the shade. I don't know. But yeah. He has no right to get mad at me for being mad at him when he did nothing. So, he's been having to deal with my tantrums for quite a bit ever since that day. Because it is completely and utterly his fault. It is his fault completely as to what happened. Pertaining as to what happened. All his fault. All his fault. Because, like, tell me, why the frig is it that I could finish doing this and that during the little time that we had, while you couldn't even shoot a single message? Bro, it was actually infuriating. I hated it so much. And so, like, he has no right to be mad at me for being mad at him because he did nothing. He has no say in anything relating to my anger at him and my annoyance at him. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Stop. Okay. I don't criticize it for serious drama. It wasn't even drama. I consider drama to be more of like petty gossip. But this is actual proper work-related terrible group mates. I didn't want to be mean to them though, because like they're like the quiet type. I got grouped in with the quiet types, and I would have expected them to at least give some input. Ah! Eh! But no, they gave me nothing, not even like a suggestion or anything. They just were straight up, yeah, no, I must stay silent. Quieter than freaking Link. Ow, 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 ow. I thought that would kill it. No. Oh, yes. But, yeah. That is... Ah! How horrible my group project went. And because of this, I hate group projects. I despise group projects, especially with being... I don't want to be paired with, that one person who said... I don't want to be paired with the one classmate who said, the thing, who said that it's like, we all have the same assignments. I do not want to be grouped with him. Worst part is it was a man! It was a man that said it, okay? Men putting down women's efforts. He was actually a jerk for that. He was such a jerk for that. Stressful for no reason. Those people looked like they were on cloud 9. They were doing nothing while I had to carry everything. I mean, yeah, I assigned one person to deal with like our sound effects and stuff. She did her job, but she was freaking silent as well. Why are there so many creepers around here? Ow, 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 ow. No, here. There. Come on, dude. I don't want you blowing up my camp. Ow. Ow. Bruh. This whole beach is gonna get destroyed with all these creepers around. Oh well. And there's still that creeper. There we go. Sorta eliminates that problem. Or maybe I'll just move to that other side over there. I think it's better if I did. Just let me finish my cooking. These people were so relaxed during that whole thing. I was so mad at them. Specifically mad at the person who said we all have the same assignments. Like, bro, you've got to be kidding me. We all have the same assignments, and yet I still managed to finish my assignments and write the script. And then later on, when they finally decide to actually plan things, you know what bro asks me? He's like, Aluria, hold on, let me pull up the actual text messages. I'm so mad at these people. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Here it is. Let me pull it up. me pull it up because I actually scolded them so bad. See? Okay. So bro asks me, what's our costumes for this? Bro asks me, can you believe this? Bro asks me, what is our costume for this? Remember what I said earlier? That I told them to figure out what our costumes would be. Ooh, is this a new dog type? Hi, puppy. I have never seen you before. I think usually I only see the brown and like the multiple color ones. It was like the... I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry, buddy, I don't have any... I don't have... Ow. I don't have any, Wait, no. I don't have bones right now. Let me set up. Hold on. I think this is a nice spot for a camp. So that day I was like super duper mad. And my group member has no right to be mad at me. He was like, okay. He was asking me like, hey, Aluria, what should our costumes be for this? And I don't bother texting, bro. I just made a straight up voicemail, and I'm like, don't ask me about that, because I told you literal days ago that you guys were supposed to plan out that you guys were tasked with planning out what our costumes were, and so why are you asking me this now? Why are you asking me this now when I asked you to do this how many days ago already? And you're only asking me now? I gave you this task. Why are you giving it to me? Bro, I'm so mad because like you've got to be kidding me. After all of that, you have the audacity to still be asking me. And you know what bro says? You know what bro says in reply? Bro's like, after I send in the voice message of complete anger and annoyance, you know what bro says? After I send in the voice message, he's like, okay. And like, I can't tell tone. You can't really tell tone in text. So, okay, this might be a bit unreasonable, since, again, you can't really, know the tone in text, but I kinda took that as, like, I feel he was being, like, a little snarky as well. He was being like, okay. Like, in a tone that's, like, in this tone that's, like, annoyed. But it's like, bro, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Why are you acting mad at me? But like, I didn't say anything at that point. I didn't say anything. Perfect. We can dig down right here. It'd be fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna dig down here. Okay. Alrighty. So my camp is in the perfect spot. Okay. So yeah, that's how I kind of like took his response, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna push it anymore, bro. I don't got the time for this. I don't got the time for this. I have my other assignments to complete. I focused on my other assignments, and I slept properly that night, bro. I slept properly that night. And so, can set home, right? Set home. Camp. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna dig down here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so basically, that's how that group project went. It was actually infuriating. Super duper annoying. And so, like, yeah, that was how that group project went. In the end, we finished it, thankfully. Only so much later did one of my group members actually add something else to the script. So, like, at least, you know, at least they wrote something at some point. It's not like it was the very night before, you procrastinators. As much as I am a procrastinator, I broke that habit to be able to. Oh, I hate this already! What the freak? Get me out of here! Ow, ow. Well, that was certainly an entrance. It escalated a bit too quickly for my liking. Only now do I realize I completely forgot to craft my stuff. Like, shield. Shield, chestplate. Wait, no, I'm not making the same mistake. Can I use copper? I think maybe I can. I'm not sure. I might be able to. Okay. I have a shield at least. But yeah. So that's how that group project went, and I pretty much hate my classmates because of that group project. Because they did nothing to help. They only helped at like the very end. Bro, they only started talking about like what to do only after I crashed out at them. Like, you've got to be kidding me. You only start talking now after the crash out? After the crash out, you start talking? Not any time before. You didn't think, oh, you know, maybe since I have free time, I can help out with the other group project? No. Of course not. Of course, they're thinking only about, you know, their own assignments. I don't even know if I can wear a hat. I can't! Axolotl, hi! Okay, time to light up this cave. It's not that big of a cave, at least. Why did I not eat? I have my shield up. What? Bro, I can't eat. Why can't I eat? Minecart chest. I can see a minecart chest through the wall. What is this, bro? Cheating? Maybe I really love the mini-map feature. Why would it be exactly? That's clay. That's a piece of clay. It's like right here. Yeah, I'm like what? 2 blocks? Why am I doing this? And then like here. Why am I doing this? I don't wanna do some more clay. I'm right on the thing for the... Do I have pie chart? How do you pie chart? How do you pie chart? I don't know how to pie chart. How to pie chart? Shift F3. Okay. No. Debug charts, maybe? Wait. Oh, there we go. Render tick. I think we go for a tick. Then is chest minecart entity or block entity? It's a block entity. So search for mob spawner. Huh? I don't see anything. Is it still this way? I don't know. Because block entities, Minecraft chest. No. Yes. How do you read pie charts? I don't know how to read pie charts. All I know is that it says there's a thing there. I don't know how to get to it. Maybe up here? I don't know. Let's try. I think that really is just a clay patch. Yeah, it's just a clay patch. I don't know where this could be. Golden axolotl. Start exploring this cave. Ah! I panicked so bad. Why isn't my shield up? Why? Tell me why my shield wasn't up. Explain to me why my shield wasn't up. Do I have to replace my mouse? Because what the frick was that? Why wasn't my shield up? I got hit so many times! Ow! Die. Just die already, please. Please. My shield doesn't work! don't. Because, like, have you guys noticed how when I'm like, ow, oh, okay. When I've been like, what? What? Hey guys, the log on the server is gonna look crazy. Ow. Ow. Stupid freaking zombie! Bro. Bro, no. Bro, no. Nah, there's more of you. Sleep. No rest for the tired. Oh, Riggs, sake. Okay, where's my dead chest? Like the one with all my stuff. Okay, it's over there. The one with the actual weapon! What do you mean my shield isn't going up? I don't want to hurt the axolotls because of you, bastard. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is this a sign that I should actually just do my work? Maybe, maybe not. I don't even want to. The back command isn't working. I've kind bastards. You tiny shithead. I hate you. I hate you and your kind. Call me zombie racist, but I fucking hate them. Take your kid and leave. Oh great, now you're ransacking through my stuff, bastard. My shield doesn't work. Shield doesn't freaking work. Just kill me already. I don't even know anymore. I really don't know anymore. I'm calling for backup. I'm calling for backup. I can't deal with this anymore. Oh yeah, I have my research assignment. Let me just add this to the list of things to do. Okay, there we go. All jotted down. The things I have to do for class. Bro, I don't even want to think about the things I have to do because it's gotten to the point where I'm like, it feels like even though it's a weekend, there's still no respite, no nothing, no breaks, even though it's a weekend, so like, you know, it's supposed to be rest. But like, no rest for you because school exists. Oh, dog. That's a dog. Command slash back and hi, buddy. I know there's so many monsters. Oh, I hate that, like, I'm destroying all of the pretty stuff around here as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do you see that? Do you see that? My mouse. Okay. Yep, just take me for a sec. Maybe. I'm gonna do something revolutionary here. Crazy idea, right? Crazy idea. That I could just, I don't know, swap my stuff. Where's my respawn point? I have a respawn point. Where is it? Maybe let's not show my login. Yeah, it does nothing. Fuck you from the fuckest fuck. So fuck. Fuck you. Yeah, burn, motherfucker, burn. I have hitboxes on and I still can't hit you. Problem solved. My shield actually works now. My shield actually works now. I just have to, you know, relearn all of my keybinds and stuff. Relearn how to fight, but now with inverted mouse controls. Where's my music? I am not relaxed. Honestly, I just want to cry. The thing is, I want to spend my time studying. Especially for, like, chemistry. Specifically chemistry. I really want to work on my chemistry studies. I can't work on my chemistry studies. Because I'm too busy with everything else. It's like I kind of sacrificed my chemistry studies, everything else. I've been sacrificing my chemistry for everything else, and worst part is, it's like so sucky that I have had to, you know, give up my one subject so that I could actually survive in all my other subjects, and you know why it sucks so bad? Glove and backpack is nice. Still have my stuff? Yes. Could I do my items? No. But it would be funny. I don't know, things have been really, really sucky. Because, I want to do my best in, like, all of my classes, and with everything happening, I just don't have time. I can barely keep up with, like, all the lab reports. I have to do a lab report every time I'm in the lab, and we have lab reports due every week, because every week we have to go to the lab. So it's like, there's no escaping. I can barely keep up with all the lab reports, and with all of the stupid, group projects, everything that I mentioned earlier, the stuff that I mentioned earlier about my group projects going terribly. I don't want to break this, but I have to. I'm sorry. gonna have hitboxes on though, because I want hitboxes on. Oh, nope, creeper. Frick. I can't get out. I didn't do chemistry, but I was here for Yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna be studying medicine, and if I suck this bad at chemistry now, how much worse is it gonna get? It's gonna get even worse later on. And if it gets worse later on, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any backup plans. I never had any childhood dreams, so what am I supposed to do? My childhood dream? This! I'm living it, and I'm failing so badly. Because I have no skills for life. Ow! How are these shots hitting me? I have my shield up! Bitch. I don't know, I guess I'm in kind of a crisis because of the fact that, with the fact that I am so hooked educationally. Again, with the way mobs go. It's not even fun anymore. I don't want to destroy the pretty stuff. I was supposed to edit the life update video, but I guess I'm not anymore. I hate this so much. Hi, Gary. Every time I boot up Minecraft and everything, I feel guilty. I feel guilty with the fact that I'm not doing anything productive for school. I'm not studying when I know I should be. Because I can't even survive chemistry. I can't do this, I can't do that. And it sucks because there's so many things that I could be doing, but instead I'm here doing this. And it feels like a waste of time because the only thing that comes from this is my personal happiness. But that's it. What is personal happiness in comparison to a correct that I should be focusing on school and everything. It's morally correct that I should be focusing on schooling and things like that, but I just can't bring myself to because I want to have fun sometimes. I want to live a life, and I can't. I can't live that life. Because to live that life would mean abandoning everything. Abandoning all the effort of my parents. Abandoning all their efforts. Abandoning all of the hopes and dreams been put into me. Abandoning the expectations that they wanted me to reach. I don't know if I can keep doing this anymore. I have to sacrifice one or the other, and most likely it will have to be this that I sacrifice, because if I don't, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing else for me to do. Nothing else for me to do. I don't succeed in my academics, and I know you're more than just your grade, yes, but will more than just your grades give you a stable job, stable life? I have to at least make it, and I don't think I can even pass. I haven't been able to pass in so long. Now, I feel like every time I want to take a nap or take time to myself, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Because instead of doing this, I could be doing something that's actually worthwhile and, good for my future. Which sucks. I want to enjoy things. I want to enjoy the things of now. But I can't. Because if I enjoy the things of now, I will have nothing later. But what use is the later when I can't even freaking pass chemistry. At this point, I don't think I can pass chemistry. It is the bane of my studies right now. I don't get it. I used to be so good at this stuff, and now what happened? What happened? What changed to make me become this? I don't know. I'm telling you, I used to be good at stuff, but now it's all for naught, because I won't even reach those dreams. I feel so guilty, bro. I can't tell chat the full extent of everything because it's a bit too personal then. There's a bit of info that isn't really meant for viewers. But just know, I made some stupid decisions. Of all schools I chose, I decided to be ambitious and chose this one. Compared to all my other classmates. I decided to choose this school. And now be studied, bro. The fall off needs to be studied. Doesn't help that every single group project connected to this one subject has been terrible because my group members don't do shit. That aspect definitely doesn't help. So now what? Do I just accept the loss? Disappoint my parents? And myself? I never really had the passion or dream for proceeding to medicine. I just did it because it was, stable. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do in life. Teacher. Maybe. I don't know. I like teaching English. I don't know what I want to do. The economy is terrible too because it's like lots of stress, little reward. I don't know. Unless it's always go abroad so that we can make money. Why do we have to go abroad? What is with the economy here? Why are our own workers being treated so terribly? It's like there's no value. I don't know. Why is economics like this? I don't know either. It just sucks. It honestly really does. And I'm tired of everything. I could be productive right now. I could be doing anything else. Could be finishing the many assignments that I'm procrastinating on. Instead, I'm doing this with Minecraft. As if I have nothing in the world to, do. I don't get how my classmates are so relaxed. I don't get it. How are they relaxed? Yet I'm already a train wreck. Why is that? I don't know why that is. I don't get it. How do they do it? I just don't get it. Human value. I'm starting to think about my human value out of that's like not tied to my education, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's value in there's an innate value of humans outside of school, but that type of philosophy doesn't get food on the plate. Sadly. Maybe if I can make this work, I'll be freed. But such a small chance that it either will work, but I just don't know. I just probably won't make it. That's reality, I guess. You know, this was actually my first major project that really utilized World Edit. So it's a bit of a shame that I dropped it, but I just lost interest in, you know, everything. And also, those videos took so long to edit. There's even an unreleased Skyblock video that I have not released. You know, maybe I should just release it as it is. Yeah, I'll just release it as it is now. I don't think I'll edit it. Oh well. Well, Gary, I fixed the wheat fields as much as I can. Or at least, like, the outside things for the wheat field. Editing takes painfully long, and I don't really have the time to edit, so that's why I do streaming instead. You know what, maybe I'll spend some more time just, you know, relaxing in the garden. I made such a beautiful atmosphere and everything, just for me to never use it ever again. Like, bro? Fun fact, the glass here and the flower there, I forgot to add those back after a few World Edit stuff. So in the first video of the garden, I didn't have that there. I made these fields frolicable. Where are the frolic breaks? Where's the fence breaks for frolicking? I don't want to. It's like you jump there. Oh yeah, you're also not allowed to sprint because you then break the wheat, which kind of also forces you, like, if you're wandering around in the wheat fields, you're forced to walk and enjoy the scenery and not just straight up hop over everything, just ignore everything. I'm forcing people to really pay attention to all the detail and work I put into this. One of my first builds ever. First major builds. Oh, you guys want to know something cool? I'm going to freak out. I have lines and lines of firefly bushes for the cool, magical, sparkly effect. See? Up. Up. Oh, hi, Gary 2.0. Yeah, I guess I have two Garys, because I didn't want to move this Gary from his spot, because I liked having a Gary there. Just, you know, watching over everything. And man, have I missed this. I've missed this view. Look at that. Look at that. I made that. I made that. I made all of this. And then it never got used, like, after the first, like, how many? 3 videos. I made 3 videos, a 4th one that hasn't been posted. And, like, now I've practically abandoned this project. These were supposed to be filled with, like, the plan was it was going to be, like, episodic, so every episode you'd have a book that I write, and then with that book was the story of the episode. But I got bored, so yeah. Now this feels weird not being able to alight her around. Just garden. I may or may not have decided to come here for a bit because a certain someone has been nostalgic of like seeing this place. So, do you know how hard it was to make that water curtain? Bro, it was so annoying to make these things. A little bit of insider info. I had to quickly place in these barrier blocks so that the water would like flow specifically like this. Sometimes it breaks and like the water just spills out over here. Thankfully, because of these stairs and everything, it doesn't flow out here to the fields. So at least the fields aren't destroyed. That took so long, but I figured out well, by figure out, I mean I searched Reddit for a command that would, you know, get it automatically done for me. And shelter box of discs. Here, we have the upper ring. My original plan was also to get a yellow birch leaf mod or texture pack so that these would be birch leaves and they would be colored yellow, and so I would have this cool golden Greek art or like this golden Greek circle thing effect. But I wasn't able to find a mod like that, sadly, so now we have this. I mean, it's still pretty, at least. So this is where I'll end stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me, even for the little time that I've had recently. Sorry, life and school have gotten in the way. And I hate group projects, I hate chemistry, I hate mathematics, and I will